Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening or good afternoon, depending on your point of view. It is 5 o'clock after all, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of Nigel's Nuggets. Coming to you this week from the office, where I spend a lot of time these afternoons. I do spend a lot of time in the office. Anyway, so before I go rambling off, yes, for those of you that don't know, this is the usual weekly roundup, or it should be weekly, and I'll come to that in a moment. Weekly roundup of everything happening at Heathcliff HQ and any other stories or things that we feel we need to impart to you. So, firstly, two things I need to say right up front. Alison, thank you very much for the reminder. Yes, it is Wednesday that she sent at about 3:30 this afternoon. And yes, I apologise again. I missed it last week. I'm so sorry. But yet again, it's just crazy busy. I'm not trying to make an excuse. Well, I am. And time just got away from us. And I ran out of time. And it didn't happen. So I'm really sorry. I'm slapping my own wrist. I shall endeavour not to do that again going forward and try and make sure that I get do this every week for you. So anyway, without further ado, let's dive in, shall we? Right, so who have we had with us in the last 10 days or so? Chris and Ron, all the way from sunny Liverpool. Always a pleasure to see them. They come once a year, but they come for a week. And, yeah, they're lovely people. So it was lovely to catch up with them again. Louise and David have been back again. That is David of the cremated tomato fame that we may or may not have mentioned previously. David likes his tomatoes properly. Well, he says properly cooked. I mean, he really does like them cremated. Because if they're not cremated, he sees it as a salad vegetable, which should be on a salad plate rather than on an English breakfast. So, but hopefully, I do believe I'm getting them right now for Louise and David. We had some new friends through the door, Mervyn and Carol, and Darren and Joanne. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Absolutely lovely. Mervyn and Carol, we have 6 nights. Darren and Joanne were only here for 5 because we couldn't accommodate them for their full 6. But yes, and they were absolutely lovely. And we had a great night in the bar with them. And yes, and Mervyn imparted an interesting fact about blackcurrants, certainly UK blackcurrants, which we'll come to a bit later. Obviously, if anyone wants to say hi, feel free, drop it just say hi in the comments box. Or if you've got a question, feel free to ask. And again, put it down in the comments box and I'll come back to you. Some more new friends through the door. Bob and Linda, they were with us for 6 nights. They left, goodness me, not too long ago now. Jeff and Jenny, I was trying to look on the I'm looking above you because I'm looking at my system where the diary is, where all the bookings are, but it's on the wrong page, which is why I don't know when they left. See, look at that. Jeff and Jenny, they left on last Thursday. So goodness me, that was a long time ago now. Julian and Julie, they came in with us. Unfortunately, they were only here for a couple of nights. Julian still remembered to leave his trousers in the wardrobe, which have since been returned to him. Thank you for the coaster back, Bob and Linda. Oh yes, that turned up in the post. Well done, wife. Well done, wife, for putting that up there. Yes, Bob and Linda got home to find one of the room coasters. Obviously got a little wrapped up in their washing. So bless their little cottons. They sent it back through the post with a little card saying, awfully sorry for nicking your coaster, or something words to that effect. David and Karen have just recently left us. Goodness me, they were with us for 10 nights. 10 nights, and it's always, when people are here for a long, long time, on your way into Manchester Piccadilly, John. Oh, lovely. Enjoy. Yes, it's always when people are here, a couple of weeks. Is it a couple of weeks? Oh, yes. Ernie and Karen Phelan. Oh, congratulations. Is that because it's already been, or is it coming up? I can't remember, Karen. Is it coming up, or has it been? I know we've got it somewhere. Anyway, yes, David and Karen were with us for 10 nights. And it's when people are here for that long, you really do get to know them very, very well. And so it was almost like, they were residents. Oh yeah, talking of other residents, we'll come back to that in a minute. Yes. But yes, so they had last Wednesday. Congratulations, Karen. We wish you and Ernie all the best. Yes, and we look forward to celebrating with you when you're with us, as you say, in a couple of weeks. I haven't got that date in front of me, but let's make sure. When are you coming? When are you coming? I can't see it now. Goodness me, when is it? Well, we'll come to it. I've definitely... It's working, not pleasure. Oh dear, poor old you, John. It's definitely in there somewhere, but I can't see it at the moment. So there it is. That's because it says Whitby. That's why. See, it says Whitby. We need to change that on the system, wife. Make a note. Yes, 30th of August, Karen. We'll see you then. Karen Whitby, or Karen Phelan, nay Whitby. Right, yes, so, and... back to David and Karen. It is all just weddings. It is. There's lots of weddings coming up, wife. David and Karen. Yes, David had 10 full, excuse me, 10 Heathcliffs on the trot, yet without the most important ingredient on the plate, the black pudding. Now, I don't want to start a big debate about black pudding, but it is without doubt the best ingredient on the plate. I guess I've started it already without wanting to. But yes, I don't know how you could go 10 days and have a full English without having black pudding at least once, if not 10 times. But there we go. I believe when I quizzed David on this, he said, too much food on the plate. Well, I don't know about that. One little piece of black pudding, I don't know. Anyway, it was lovely to see them, and we hope to see them again. You're welcome, Sarah Price Baker. I'm coming to the Baker stroke Finch posse in a while, so hold your horses there, girl. Nikki and Craig, they were also through our door. Nikki and Craig of the bacon, sausage and melted cheese sandwich fame, if you remember that, when I put that up on Facebook a week or so ago. That was lovely, and I really should have one, and a lot of you have shown some interest. Flick back over our previous Facebook post and you will see the sausage, bacon and melted cheese. Oh, goodness me, that looked really good. The McKevitt stroke Winter Posse were in for their semi-annual visit, so it was good to see them. Ali and Tony, who I mentioned at the start. Ali, thank you very much for the reminder today, so I didn't forget to do nuggets. And I think they're now on their 5th or 6th loyalty card. I can't remember which. Ali, if you're online, just pop a note in the bottom. It's either the 5th or the 6th. However, we're not getting worried, but it's all, but let's put it this way. Ali turned up last time. Now she's now bought her own gin glass for the bar. So you may have seen Julia posted that up on. So she has our first guest who has their own glass in our bar. That's quite extraordinary. She's also now got slippers. Each slipper has an H on. So we've got Heathcliff House slippers, which she saves just for her trips here. And as she did post the other day on Facebook, they may be covertly moving in without us actually realising it. But more importantly, they turned up with some pickled eggs for me. You may have seen that post. An enormous great pickled egg jar. A load of eggs from their chickens, which the people are still enjoying now, and some black currants and gooseberries. Now back to that interesting fact that Mervyn said. Glittery slippers are fab. Well, thank you for that, wife. The black currants, which Juliet then fairly instantly made into some blackcurrant jam, or some of them anyway, and the rest are in the freezer, and the gooseberries went straight in the freezer. And then Mervyn Pearce came out with an interesting fact, which I have double-checked, and he's correct. Over 90% of UK-produced blackcurrants go into Ribena. Who knew? Who knew? Now you do. You can impress your friends down the pub with that one. 90% of the blackcurrants grown in the UK go into Ribena. Other blackcurrant flavoured cordials are available. Oh, so I work for the BBC. Too much listening to Radio Devon. But anyway, we're very glad to say that a very small proportion of the UK's blackcurrant production, i.e. in a very small part of Somerset, come here and go into our homemade jams. Oh, we also had Sue and Hayden in. Goodness me. Sue turned up with some more Welsh cakes, which was absolutely fantastic. She also listened to a previous nugget of mine when Joe and Vincent's Megan, their daughter Megan, is going to be bringing me, he says with an amount of certainty, a lemon drizzle cake when they come on their December visit, their annual December pilgrimage to us. Not that it's the only one they have each year. And I said, Megan, who apparently makes a legendary lemon drizzle cake, I'd like to have some. So Sue and Hayden Sue turned up with the Welsh cakes, which she bought previously, which we've demolished, and also a lemon drizzle cake, just for moi here. And that was a bit cheesy, wasn't it? But yeah, and I've demolished that as well. I think I let Juliet have one slice, but that was about it. The rest of it was for me. You can see it hasn't affected my figure in any way, shape or form. While we're here, Sue, because I know you might not be watching this live, but you will be watching it later. You wanted to book in for September, so you've got to come back to us with dates. Let me tell you now, the only dates we've got left in September are between the 20th and 24th, and the 26th of September, and I didn't eat the lemon drizzle cake every breakfast time. I didn't. That's an absolute lie, wife. And yes, so it's the 20th to the 24th of September, and the 26th September to the 3rd of October. That is all we've got left in September. So, hello, Joe. I hope you're enjoying. And it's taking your mind off other things. Bless you. So yes, if you do want to come down, Sue and Hayden, in September, that's all we've got for you. So yes, get on the phone and give us a ring. And I think, did Juliet come back to you about your charger? I don't know, but I don't think it was in the room anyway. Now, who have we got in now? We've got Sarah and Graham and their son Jack, Paul and Cherie, Sue and David, Brian, Yvonne, Sam and Chris, all in for, goodness me, for 4 or 5 days, I think, a lot of them. And some go tomorrow and some check out on Friday. So, yeah, we've had some good times with them. All lovely people. We always get lovely people. Yesterday, Sarah Price Baker, who had the comment there earlier on the feed about the lovely tea yesterday. Yes, we had the Baker Finch posse descend upon us, a party of 8 lovely people, and Juliet made an afternoon tea for all 8 of them, which was no small feat, I can tell you. Watching the magician, the chief alchemist of Heathcliff House at work, preparing 8 afternoon teas, was quite impressive. She is an absolute legend, my wife. Don't tell her I said that. But anyway, Sarah is sort of Juliet's friend kind of thing from back in Kent, and Juliet actually taught, I believe it's both her children. I think I'm right in saying that, am I? But yes, and one of her children, I think, was in her first ever class when she was a teacher. So that's quite extraordinary, isn't it? Wife, have you gone down to check the dinner, by the way? Remember, did you put that reminder on your phone? You're not supposed to be watching this anymore. You were supposed to go downstairs at 5:10 and check. We're having like a Spanish pork tray bake, which we prepared earlier. So there's kind of some new potatoes, chorizo, onions, peppers. We should have put mushrooms on there, shouldn't we? Zest of an orange, a couple of pork chops or pork loin steaks. Anyway, it's going to be lovely. Left it marinating for about an hour and a half. Put it in about 20 minutes ago. The wife's just got to go and check that it's still all right in the oven. I can't hear you going down the stairs, darling. Right, so what else? Yes, Friday. Surprise, surprise. Guess what? Juliet is out again. Goodness me, the woman's never here. So she's out going to the Palace Theatre this Friday with her friend Helen. They're going to see something called, I think it's called Victorious, and it's a lady who does Victoria Woods, all songs, I can't do it, and all that, bash me on the bum with a woman's weekly, and all, if I'm allowed to say that on this feed, and all that kind of stuff. Yes, John, there is rum. Now it's funny. I've got a new bottle of the Black Tor rum, and yes, did I tell you before? I've now got the Devon honey spiced rum. I think I may have mentioned that. There will definitely be some for you when you are here. Look at that. I'm on the page where you are on the 9th, 10th, and 11th. That's John and Elaine. No, it isn't. I'm joking. It's John and Dawn, because I got that wrong last time, didn't I? John and Dawn, yes. So you're coming back on the 9th of September for 3 nights. Be good to see them. So Juliet is out on Friday at the Palace Theatre in Paignton seeing that. So I thought, just for once, I think I might go out. So I'm going to meet my friend Adam in a local hostelry, just so we can discuss the affairs of the day. and see what's happening and have a quick catch up, because as we know, he's another hotelier, and all us hoteliers are ridiculously busy at this time of year. So that's it. That's pretty much everything from me, people. I hope you're having a good week. Oh no, just one more thing. If anyone still fancies a very, very late getaway, August, well, as we know, it's already the 18th, but I've got two nights, Monday the 30th and the Tuesday the 31st. That is all we've got left in August. It's in room 7. For those of you that know us, a lot of people like room 7. Give me a call if you fancy that for 2 nights, and we'll obviously do you a discount on the list price. So that's it. And as I said, September availability, all we've got left is some availability, 20th to the 24th and the 26th of September to the 2nd of October. Apart from that, we are full, boys and girls. So if you haven't booked now, it's too late. Well, it is, unless you want the end of September or those 2 days at the end of this month. So, as I said, that's it. I hope you're having a good week. I hope you continue to have a good week. And yeah, I'm looking out the window because I was just about to ramble on about the weather. And it's just another thing, you see. If you're looking at the weather on Torquay, don't believe those weather apps. I promise you, they are not right. We have had, it has clouded over now, I'll grant you, and it is overcast, but we had some lovely sun earlier today, and according to the weather app, it was going to be miserable all day. Same as yesterday. It was hot yesterday, and the sun was out all afternoon, but according to the weather app, it was going to be cloudy all day. Don't believe the weather apps in Torquay. It is a microclimate. Right. Okay, boys and girls, enough from me. I'm off to check the Spanish pork in the oven, because I don't believe the wife has gone downstairs to do it. I'll be having words. And as I say, I'll see you this time next week. All right, boys and girls, take care. Bye-bye.